Happy Hanukkah, happy Monday. Sheesh. What a great day. What a great day. It's good to see y'all. How are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. No offense, but it probably wasn't as good as mine. It is good to see y'all. I hope you're doing well. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I had the best weekend ever. Oh, dude, I still feel pumped up. I still feel hyped up from the midnight concert this weekend. I am still on a high from it. It was the best. It was just the best. It was so amazing. I'm gonna tell you all about it, but I just had an absolute blast, and it was like a really special experience. I'm literally still on a high, and I played the midnight in my car this morning, and I just felt like I was back at the concert again. Oh, fuck, it was so cool. It was so cool. You gonna be a roadie for them now? 100%, yeah. I got this shirt. I see a few of you in chat also got the same shirt. This is one of the ones they had at the concert, at the merch table and whatever. Damn, dude. I just like, the midnight they've become the soundtrack to my life. Inadvertently, but also just like, it's just what it is. Like over the last 2 years, I've played so much midnight on stream, and I spend so much time here on stream, and it's what we listen to together. It's what we jam out to together. Chat gets hype, and I just like, I feel their music all the time. And so to see it live was like, it was surreal. It was like unbelievable. And I lost my voice. I had zero voice yesterday. I also felt like I was in multiple spots throughout the concert, and I felt like in every spot I was in, I was easily the most just loud, obnoxious person in the whole area. I mean, I didn't see anyone losing their shit like me. I mean, people were excited and they got the place hyped, but I was like losing my mind. I've never done that at a concert before. And I've only been to like 4 concerts or 5 concerts in my whole life. By far the best one. And I've seen Sam Smith live. Like, this takes the cake. I lost my whole ass mind all night long. And then it was over, and I was covered in sweat, and I had no voice. And I went home. I don't know. The Wiltern was incredible. I've never been to the Wiltern. As an LA native, it seems kind of crazy, but wow, what a place. What a beautiful venue. This was me the whole night. And then the next day, this was my voice. Oh man, so good. So good. Jenna got me this for Hanukkah, by the way. It's like something she saw on TikTok, but it was like, you're in a good mood? Not anymore. Anyway, I'm like, I can't ever hear their music again and not instantly be brought back to the concert. It was just so good. They're so good live. They put on such an incredible concert. Shout out, by the way. I had a few of you guys mention, DM me and stuff that you were there, and I just hope y'all had an amazing time as well. Some of you even saw me. Anyway, okay, so first of all, it was awesome. They had a whole vaccine check-in. They required vaccine cards to get into the venue or a negative test, and that was awesome. I did meet a few dinks. Yeah, there was a woman who worked at the Wiltern, where we were buying drinks. She said hi, and then one of the girls who was entering right next to us said hi to us, and so yeah. Did you meet it? Yeah, so I met a few dinks. I know there was most of you in chat I didn't get to meet, but you guys were all having a good time, so it's all good. So I bought tickets, I don't know how long ago, like July? And I don't go to concerts, so I don't know how to buy tickets. I don't know what I'm doing. So I bought upstairs tickets thinking, yeah, this is probably good. And they were good. They were good seats, but we were like, so the upstairs at the Wiltern is like, there's right by the balcony where you can like look down to the lower level. And then there's like a whole nother section behind them. And we were in the back section. So I was like, Did Jenna have to hold you up so you could see? So I wasn't really in a super great spot for standing up. Okay. I was, it felt very like vertical, and like, not only is standing up on the mezzanine kind of like scary because everything's very vertical and you feel like if you lose your balance for a second, you're going to fall into the row ahead of you. But also, it just didn't feel like people were standing. And so the moment they started playing, I think they opened with Neon Medusa. I'm pretty sure that was their first song. I'm like sitting here, I'm like sitting like this, like trying to contain myself while they're playing their first song. And I'm like, fuck this. I can't sit. I literally can't sit. So I stood up and I start like cat jamming my face off, like jumping, and within 2 minutes, the lady behind me was like, excuse me, could you please sit down? And I was like, yeah. So I sat down and I was like, and I look at Jenna and I was like, cause Jenna thought we weren't gonna have a problem standing up, right? And I was like, I don't know what to do, because if they play another song, when they play another song, I have no choice in the matter. My body's going to be standing up. I'm gonna be standing up. I don't have a choice. So they played Jason next, and I was like, okay, time to stand up again. So I stood up again, and I'm like losing my shit again. Jason came on next. Yeah, T-Bod knows. So then they played Jason, and I'm like, I'm standing. So I stood up again, and I didn't like get told to sit down twice. But what happened was I jammed out the whole time to Jason. I sat back down after the song, and I said, let's find somewhere else to be. Because there were some empty seats, and there was like areas where people were standing, and I was like, let's just go. And so we're like trying to figure it out. And we got so fucking lucky. Special treatment. Rome has had contact with the management of the band, based on, they have sent me shirts in the past. You've seen, I've showed you, and they know like we listen to them. And so they're like aware of me and us and all that. It's very, very cool. So we have the band manager as a contact. So we messaged her. We're like, hey, is there any way that like you could help us get downstairs? Because I need, like, I need to be standing up and jumping this whole time. So Rome comes in clutch, hooks us up. Her name's Emily, the band manager, one of the band managers. She brings us downstairs. Dude, she gives us these. I had to okay, this is the VIP pass she gave us, and I put it on my phone. I'll tell you why later, but I'm not taking this off. This is the VIP pass. And so this let us get on the floor, right? And we were kind of like right behind the cameras because they live streamed the whole damn thing. So we were right behind like the cameras, but it was a great spot. We could see the whole thing. I slapped that sucker on my shirt, and I just start like completely losing my mind. And then we come to like not an intermission because there really was no break, but there was like one slow song. And I was like, this might be our only shot to go get a drink. So we go get a drink, and I'm like, all right, let's go get a drink. Let's make it a double so we don't have to go back. We come back with our drinks, and they're like VIP passes. Can we see your card or whatever? And Jenna shines hers, and I'm like, it's gone. And I feel my shirt, and I'm wet. Like I'm sweating so much that I sweat the pass off of my shirt. And I only realized this after I had left my section. So I came back, and I said, I'm like, okay. I tell the person, the attendant, and I'm like, you have to believe me, but it fell off of my shirt, and I think it's over there, like in the section. So they were like nice enough to let me in without a pass. I run in, it's sitting on the floor, and I run back, and I'm like, here, it's right here. And they're like, okay, whatever. They like didn't even care. And so then I slapped it on my phone because I was like, this is never falling off of me again. So I put it on my phone, and that's where it was for the rest of the night. And so, at that point, it was just like full steam ahead, just like vibing the hardest I've ever vibed in my whole life, screaming every lyric to every song, screaming. And I'm just having the time of my life. Just the fucking time of my life, embarrassing myself. I felt like you were all there with me, dude. Every time I heard a song, I was like, dude, chat, do you hear this? Like, it was amazing. It was really special. And so then, of course, they played us a show in LA, right? So they had to end the show with Los Angeles, and I was waiting the whole night for that. So, you know, I lost my mind to Los Angeles. And then they go, good night, Los Angeles. You guys have been great. And I'm like, please come back. Like, please come back, sir. All of you, please. And so we're just kind of waiting for the encore. We start chanting encore. And it was like, I don't know, just like 2 minutes, and they come back. And guess what they fucking play, dude? Guess what they fucking play on the first song back from the encore? I lost my whole mind. They played Good in Red, and I have a video. I have a clip. I took one video, okay? Like, I really wasn't taking a lot of videos, but this was, I want to show you. You ready? This is me embarrassing myself very loudly. Oh my God, Ted. It was so hype, dude. I was like, oh my God, I'm like, it was so hype. So they came out of ending the show to an encore to play that song of all songs, because I was ready for them to not play it. You know, they don't play every song at every show. So they played Good in Red, and I just like completely lost my mind. And then they ended with Sunset. And like, Sunset's the song that I share with people when they're like, who's the Midnight? That's my like intro song for the Midnight for people. I'm like, listen to Sunset. And they ended with that. And I was like, fuck, dude, what a great song to end to. Great video, you must record fights. Yo, please be chill, please be chill. I don't go to concerts often. No, I really never go to concerts. And I also realized, I realized a lot of things at this show. Okay, one, I love the Midnight more than I thought I ever could. Also, their sax player, Jesse, goddamn. When he plays that thing live, it is like otherworldly. So one thing I learned is I like the Midnight more than I ever thought I would like them. Number two is I really enjoy live music, and I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of us that we went to a concert and we were like amongst people and like didn't freak out, you know? If you don't get a case made out of that pass, I'm gonna lose my mind. Can you get a case made out of, how do you do that? Yes, it was me and Jenna. We went together. That's actually so hard. I've not been able to go out and I'm losing my mind since COVID. Yeah. You can get it resin dipped. I'll just resin dip my whole ass phone, dude. So Jenna has one too, and she slapped it on a white piece of paper. So that might be our move to get it turned into a case. But dude, how cool of a pass is this too? Like, I don't know what VIP passes are supposed to look like, but this shit looks cool as hell. Oh man, I'm like, they were so fucking good, dude. They were so good. I'm so hyped for their Dublin show. Yeah, Kai come? What'd you get to do in VIP? So, okay, so a lot of people have been asking, did you go backstage? Did you meet them? No. Listen, I want to go to all the Midnight shows forever, and I will go see them again. And I do want to meet them eventually, but a few reasons why I didn't make the push to get backstage and like to meet them. Number one, I've not really been in public around this many people in a lot of years, like 2 years basically. Same with Jenna, right? It's a lot of people, and it's like kind of our first major crowded thing that we've gone to since COVID. So we were just trying to like enjoy ourselves and then get home safely, you know? And it was like, we didn't want to overdo it. We didn't want to overwhelm ourselves. And we also felt like we got into a spot in the venue where we could stand and enjoy ourselves. And we actually had like a pretty good amount of space to ourselves. Like, it wasn't a lot of people in that section. So we felt safe the whole time. And we didn't want to jeopardize the amazing time we had by pushing it too much and going to try to meet them. Emily, the manager who was hooking us up, she gave us this shirt, by the way. She brought this out to us. It was like so nice of her. She was so helpful, and she totally would have like, you know, helped us, you know, get backstage or whatever, but it just wasn't the right time, and there will be another time for it, you know? I'm I'm glad with every decision we made throughout the night. It was awesome. But yeah, look how cool this design is. Like, so fun. Anyway, that was my weekend. And then I came home and I was just like reliving it. I was like disassociating from being at home as if I was back at the concert. Amazing show. Was the hair on your shirt included? Yo, what the? Please be chill, dude. It's a black shirt. I have dogs. Was Jenna just as hyped as you? So Jenna loves the Midnight because I've showed her them and she loves good music and they play good music. But it was definitely one of those situations where we were both having fun, but one of us was just like absolutely losing our damn mind and the other was just kind of like smiling and laughing, you know, during those moments. I think she was just like, you know, when you go with your partner, your friend, like one of you is usually like more excited and the other one's just like enjoying themselves, you know? So I was the one losing my mind. So this is my fit. This is before the concert. I had my, it was actually my Good in Red shirt on. On the back it says "Kill Your Demons." And then this was after the concert. As you can see, I'm all fucking sweaty. And I'm holding the new merch that I had just gotten. So that was my weekend at the Midnight concert. And man, if you ever have the chance, I would definitely encourage you to see them live. They put on a hell of a show.